had a lot of guys ask me, so how is it, Bill, that you do a lot of events all over the world? I mean, I've been overseas, I've been to Canada, I do things in different states all over the United States. In fact, right now, I thought I would pull over and do some stuff while I'm waiting for a train while I'm in Alaska. That's right. Tomorrow, I have an event in Soldotna, Alaska. How do you get those gigs, Bill? How do you do that stuff? I mean, I would like to be a DJ who goes all over the world and does his job. Okay, so here's what I know. And I wish I had a better answer for you. Because I'm sure that there's like some steps you could take to be sure this is going to happen. But this is how it worked for me. You ready? I decided that's what I was. I know that sounds a little weird and a little like I'm not telling you the answer, but when I first began as a DJ, I made my website, I did my flyers and all that stuff, and I put out there that I had a service area, and it was a 50-mile radius around the town that I was living in. Well, after a couple of years, I had people asking me to go outside that 50-mile radius. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I went 100-mile radius. And then I went the state of Minnesota, and then the state of Wisconsin and Minnesota. And every time I did that, all of a sudden, things began to show up because I said that this is my radius. Not because I had been doing this outside my radius, but because I was going outside my radius, and I just said that I was. Well, then I thought, well, how far could I take this? I mean, I'd like to do the same thing. I've heard of nightclub DJs flying all over the country and doing stuff. So I just started saying, when people ask me, so where are you based? Instead of saying Minneapolis, I said, well, I live in Minneapolis, but I do this all over the world. I just started saying it. And as I started saying it, people went, really? Well, I've got a sister who's getting married in Chicago. I heard about my buddy who's getting married in Australia. Maybe I should put your name out there for going up to Alaska. And because they did, I got to have conversations with people all over the world. Because I said, I didn't start saying, I hope I'm going to be. I hope that one day I can do this. It was that I'm doing this. This is who I am. The same thing works for everything. You want to be a DJ who charges $2,500, $5,000, $10,000, then you can say that someday I hope to be, or you can just say, this is who I am and this is what I charge. And I say no to all comers unless it is this. And this is who I am, and this is what I do. And it's worth this much money. Now, if you work on having to justify it, then you haven't decided yet that you are that. You think that there's something in front of you that has to happen before you can charge what you need to charge, or do what you want to do, or be what you want to be, or be the kind of performer that you want to be. I mean, just, you are what you've created. To think is to create is a really powerful statement. Give that some thought. Look it up. Look at some of the philosophers who said it and why. It is important that you choose what you are and who you are. And then you have to live it. You have to say, if I only do this, then why would I do anything else? Right? Why would I say yes to something when I'm not that anymore? It just becomes, I am. I am not even a DJ anymore. I'm a performer. I'm an actor. I'm a world-traveling performer. What do you do for a living? I perform all over the world. Guess what's happening? I perform all over the world right now. Not just as a DJ or a wedding DJ, but as a speaker, as a producer, as a writer, as a performer. Because I said so. I'm not waiting for something to happen before I can say so. I think you can do the same thing. What do you think of this? Write your comments in the comments below. Send me a note if you want to. Thanks to all of my sponsors, including Electro Voice and Disc Jockey News and Disc Jockey News DJ show, which is coming up, by the way, in February, the 24th through the 27th. If you go to djntv.com/DJ show, you can get tickets. And I'll put down in the bottom here a code. I think it's DJNTV 2020. I'll find out what it is, but I'll put the code below, and you can get really, really inexpensive tickets. I hope to see you there in February, where I'm going to be the MC. Until next time.